Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to go through a free tool you can use for keyword research. So the whole goal of this keyword research process is to find keywords that we can target on our affiliate website, generate some traffic from, which is going to lead to affiliate commissions. So the free tool I'm going to show you is called Google Keyword Planner. Now, Google Keyword Planner is actually a feature within the Google Ads interface. So to access the tool, you will need to sign up for a Google Ads account. It is completely free to use. However, a compulsory part of the sign up process is to create a Google Ads account. And in that ad account creation process, you will have to enter in your card details and some billing information. However, as long as you go ahead and pause your ad campaign straight away after creating your Google ad account, you will not get charged whatsoever. So it's a little bit inconvenient. You have to create your account, add in your card details, create a dummy campaign, and then pause it. But once you've done that, you'll get access to the Google Keyword Planner. So once you've got your Google ad account, what you need to do is go to Tools and Settings here at the top. And then under Planning, you want to go to Keyword Planner, which is right here. So give that a click and you can see we have two different options. One is discover new keywords and the second is to get search volume and forecast. So you want the first option, discover new keywords. And on this page, we have two different methods we can use to find keywords for our website. The first is to literally enter in one of our keywords, and the second is to enter in a website URL, and then Google is going to return to us a list of keywords which is relevant to that URL, aka the ones that that URL is ranking for. So let's start off with the first option, start with keywords. The keyword you're going to want to use is going to be the initial keyword we found when we were doing our niche research. So if you remember, we had this niche rating spreadsheet right here. I had a couple of different niches I was reviewing, outdoor tents and table saws, and it was very clear that table saws was the better niche as it had the higher rating. So all I'm going to do is take this keyword, table saws, go back over to my keyword planner and then paste it in like so. What I'm going to do is make this more of an affiliate keyword because at the moment, table saws is very, very generic, right? It is a short tail keyword. If someone goes onto Google and searches for table saws, we literally have no idea what that person wants. Are they after information on how much table saws cost? What are they used for? How much they weigh? So we want to be a little bit more specific in regards to affiliate marketing. So let's go for best table saws. That's a typical affiliate marketing term. Once you put in your keyword, the next thing you want to do is make sure you're getting data on the right country you are targeting. As we are targeting the US, I'm going to change United Kingdom. I'm going to cross it off right here and I'm going to search for United States. Now, make sure you go for the right one. There's lots of different options in the US. As you can see, we've got LA, Chicago, Dallas. So make sure you go ahead and go for the country, United States country. You should know which one it is. It has the highest reach, 306 million. Let's go ahead and click target and then click save. Now we're looking at best table saws in United States. Go ahead and get results. And if we scroll down on this page, we can see quite a bit of data. So let me walk you through the columns and tell you which ones you need to pay attention to and which ones you can completely ignore. So we've got the keyword by relevance. Again, what Google deems to be most relevant to what we actually carried out a search for. First column is very, very important. The second column says average monthly searches. So this is how many times this keyword gets searched for every single month in Google. Now, I just want to say something very, very quickly is that to see the data for average monthly searches, you will need to have some ad spend already on your account. If you are working on a brand new Google Ads account, then you're most likely not going to see specific figures such as 1900. You're going to see things that look like this, average monthly searches, and Google is going to give you ranges. For example, I did a search earlier on another account for best yoga mat, and we can see Google said there's roughly between 10,000 and 100,000 searches a month. That is very, very broad. It doesn't really help me that much. However, it does give me a good indication on what keywords are more popular than others. As we can see the keyword below, yoga mat bag, that only has 1,000 to 10,000 searches. So clearly, best yoga mat is a more popular keyword than yoga mat bag. So you can still use it and get an idea on what keywords are going to be more popular than others, but it is indeed a bit limited. However, unfortunately, this is just the way it is as we are using a free tool. The reason why Google does not provide you with detailed figures on brand new ad accounts is because it wants to reserve this feature for people who are actually spending money on Google Ads. Remember, this is a feature within Google Ads. The main purpose of this tool is for advertisers to have more data. It's not for us SEO people to come in, use use it for our own keyword research, go away and then never run any Google ads. So that's pretty much why Google have done this and why they've limited the data. However, do not worry, as I'm going to show you another solution in the next video which gives you the detailed figures of all of these keywords. It is a premium solution, but it does come with a free trial. So going back to our keyword planner interface, pretty much all the remaining columns you can completely ignore, even the one that says competition. You can completely ignore what this means, as what the word high means is how competitive it actually is to set up and run a Google ad campaign targeting this keyword. So when you see the word high in the competition, what that means is there are a lot of people running Google ad campaigns and trying to show ads for these keywords. However, as we are not doing Google ads and we're going to be focusing on SEO and generating free clicks, you don't need to worry about this column whatsoever. The only columns you should focus on is pretty much column 1 and column 2. So if you start to scroll through these keywords, you can see there's lots of different keywords. Best portable table saw, we've got hybrid table saw reviews, best budget table saw, tabletop saw, lots and lots of different keywords and lots of different clusters as well. So to help us organize these keywords a little bit better, Google have added this new feature on the right hand side called Refine Keywords. And if you go ahead and expand the second option, which says tool, well, mine says tool because I'm searching keywords related to tools. But if you're searching a different industry or a different niche, it's most likely going to say something else. But pretty much this is a breakdown of all the categories that you can see right here. So we can see we've got keywords related to portable table saws, 121 keywords, keywords related to hybrid saws. So if you just wanted to view data for one specific category of keywords or a cluster, they both mean the same thing. You can literally untick that and then go ahead and tick the category which you'd just like to see keywords for. Now, just as a little bit of warning, again, this is a free tool, so it's not the best. As you can see, I just clicked hybrid table saw, and yes, I see hybrid table saw at the top, but the one below that is a generic best table saw 2020. So it doesn't always do the best job in filtering those keywords. However, like I said, it is a free tool and it is a very good solution if you are running on a budget. So what I actually recommend you do is you leave everything as is and you go ahead and download all these keyword ideas. So I'll go for a Google Sheet. This is what it's going to look like once you open up that Google Sheet. And as I said, we only need the keyword and the average monthly searches. So all these other columns can literally be deleted. Just going to go ahead and delete them like so. You've got some more down here. We'll delete them as well. We don't need the first 2 rows either. Let's go ahead and delete that. So pretty much all we need is the keyword and the average monthly searches. So let me just zoom in a little bit on this so you can see, just to make sure you're not squinting on your screens. So what we're going to do now is pretty much copy these keywords onto our keyword research master sheet. So this is actually a template that I use to do all of my keyword research on. It just helps keep things really, really organized, and it also helps you create your keyword clusters. However, before we go ahead and copy all of those keywords across onto our master sheet, what we want to make sure we do is remove any duplicates, as sometimes what you're going to find is Google has listed out the same keyword multiple times. For it, go ahead and copy all these keywords and then go over to this website right here, dedupelist.com. I will include a link to this in the resources. Just going to paste in all those keywords and pretty much click submit. It's now going to remove any duplicates, but as you can see in this instance, actually none has been removed. So what I'm going to do is go back to the sheet and then copy all of these keywords. I'm going to paste them on the first tab, which says master sheet. I accidentally copied the word keyword and average monthly searches. So just going to go ahead and delete that. Then once you have all of your keywords on the master tab, what I recommend you do is you go back to the Google Keyword Planner, go to discover new keywords, and then use the second option, start with a website. So all we're going to do here is go over to Google and carry out a search for our keyword, best table saw. And then I'm going to take the website that is ranking in position 1 organically. You want to make sure you do not go for an ad. So if you see the word ad in the top left corner, completely ignore it and go to the one below. I'm going to right click and do copy link address, or you can just open up the website, copy the URL, go back to the keyword planner, paste in the URL, and then go for only use this page. The reason why I'm going for this bottom option is because the URL we've entered is an inner page on the website. If the URL was just a home page, for example, then I would be going for the first option, use the entire site. However, I only want to see keywords which are relevant to this specific URL, as they are more likely to be about best table saws. So let's go ahead and click get results. And it's going to do exactly the same process, but instead of just returning keywords based on our initial search, it's going to show us keywords that this URL ranks for. So it's a really good way to figure out what keywords the websites on page 1 are targeting as part of their SEO campaign, because we can then find them, do exactly the same process, make a list of all of them, download the data, and add it to our keyword research master sheet. That is going to give us a massive list of keywords. So this is part 1 of the keyword research process, compile a big list of keywords. There is a second part where we start to organize these keywords and cluster them together. However, before I run through that, I'm going to go through another video on how you can do keyword research using a much better premium solution.